Famous actor Treat Williams died in a motorcycle crash last Monday riding this 1986 Honda Shadow in front of Long Trail Auto on Route 30 in Vermont. His accident is an all too common one demonstrated here in this He Like Airbag testing video. However, Treat wasn't wearing an airbag vest that day, which could have possibly saved his life. I'm going to show you approximately what happened to Treat Williams and how you can prevent an accident like this with defensive riding and proper gear.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
You want to make sure you're wearing the full gear to stay safe out here and keep you from having an effed up day. And I have links to all my gear, like this ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, my favorite helmet ever, airbag vest to help keep you safe, C armor jacket that flows a ton of air, pretty cheap to get, my shorty gloves. I have links to all my gear in the description and comment section of this video.
Treat Williams, who was 71 years old when he died, not only rode motorcycles, but he flew airplanes. So he was a fearless, highly skilled, and highly talented actor. And he was riding this 1986 Honda Shadow. And I'll tell you one thing I hate about old motorcycles are old brakes. This bike has rear drum brakes, not the best stopping power. However, the accident that Treat was involved in, he probably had very little reaction time to stop his bike. But I'm going to show you approximately what happened and how you can prevent an accident like this. The SUV that caused the crash was similar to the one pictured here, a 2008 Honda Element. And the car driver, who actually knew Treat Williams, who was a local in town, said he was making a left turn into the parking lot. But he said he didn't see the motorcycle rider, which is an all too common response. And oftentimes motorcycle riders riding an all black motorcycle like Treat Williams was riding also wear all black gear, which makes them practically invisible to car drivers. However, I don't know what color gear Treat Williams was wearing, but it is reported that he was wearing a helmet. Your recreation of what possibly happened, going by what was reported in the news, the Honda Element was getting ready to make a left turn, had his turn signal on, and Treat Williams was coming on his motorcycle, and the Honda Element turned in front of him, bam! The bike hit the car. He flew over the Honda Element, hit the ground, and they claimed that he was still conscious, but when they flew him to the hospital, he died at the hospital. A car turning left in front of a motorcycle and causing an accident is one of the most common types of motorcycle accidents that has a very high fatality rate. And it's very common that the car driver says they didn't see the motorcycle rider coming. Now, I will tell you this, guys. I almost had an accident similar to Treat Williams' accident, but this car was making a left onto the road. But I'm going to show you how I was able to prevent this accident with defensive riding.
Every 10 hours out here, cause whoa, oh man, whoa.
What helped me stay safe is that I treat each and every car getting ready to make a turn as a potential threat, and they're going to get me. I was able to brake fast and react as soon as I saw him inch forward. Had I not braked in time, it could have set me up for a real effed up day. This is defensive riding. Look at my right fingers. I go for the brakes just as he's moving forward. And I'm using both front and rear brake, by the way. And I didn't panic brake. And that allowed me to stop in time to avoid a real effed up day. Again, like I said, treat each and every car as though they're out to get you and be ready to react. And that's going to help save you out here. Here's some tips for you. Always pay attention to all the cars and drivers around you. Even though it looks like I'm preoccupied doing a motovlog, trust me, I'm staying sharp out there. I'm treating each and every car as though they're going to get me, and I'm paying attention to the car's movement and make sure the drivers are looking at me, and I'm ready to react at any given moment, even though I'm motovlogging. If you see a car getting ready to make a left turn, look at the driver. If he's not looking at you, start the brake and get his attention by hitting the horn.
Here I'm looking at that car right there. You looking at me? Honk the horn if they're not looking at me. So I'm looking at that car right there. Is he looking? Is he looking? Honk the horn if he's not.
Also, look to see if the car is moving at all. If it's inching forward, immediately start braking with both brakes and be ready to swerve if you need to. You want to see danger before it happens. Also, very important, make sure your headlight is always on. I have a custom Supermoto where the headlight is not wired into the bike, so I have to manually cut the headlight on. I didn't have the headlight on and it was dusk, guys. That car probably didn't see me that well. That's why he pulled out on me. So really, it's my mistake. And of course, it's mandatory that you wear all the gear all the time, especially an airbag vest, which can help save your life. This device has saved many riders' lives.
This kept me from either not being here,
right,
or at the very worst, or the very best, probably being a quadriplegic.
In July, Jim Rasmussen was in a very bad crash.
I'm only prepared for a really bad accident, blood, bone sticking out.
Even the first responders couldn't believe he was alive.
Motorcycle versus car. Obviously, one's going to lose, one's going to win. And 90% of the time, the motorcyclist does not win.
He's doing fine, except for a bump to the head and an injured wrist.
It's not displaced. It's supposedly not a very bad fracture.
And he says it's all because of his gear, a sturdy helmet and jacket, and this unique blow-up vest.
But it inflates supposedly in 1/10 of a second.
When the biker flies off, the vest inflates, protecting the biker's body.
I would recommend it to anybody.
It saved me from having a broken neck.
I'll have a link to it and all of my other gear in the description and comment section of this video.
You see a car is getting ready to pull out of a parking lot. Look at them dead square in their eyes. If they're not looking at you, their car's inching forward. You need to get their attention. See here? But what I'm going to do now going forward is I'm actually going to honk at every single car before I approach the car. In the corners, take it, like I said, take that to the track. It's from here on out, because you know what, it's better safe than sorry. A lot of people want to ride a motorcycle, but most people don't ride a motorcycle because they fear the danger of them. They fear getting killed by a car. But I'm going to tell you in this video that the biggest reason for motorcycle crashes is because cars don't see us. The number one thing that you can do is to wear all the gear in high vis, baby. High vis. I see so many people that don't wear high vis. They're still wearing all black out here, man. And when you wear all black, it turns you into a ghost out here on the streets. Now, I know some of you guys want to be a ghost out here on the streets and don't want to be seen because you speed and stuff. But that can also be bad because these cars don't see you and then they nail you. Most of the time, a lot of motorcycle accidents happen because the car turns left. They don't see us. It's nearly happened to me 3 times out here on the street. Like I say, I always anticipate a car pulling out on me, so I'm always ready. See that car there? You don't have his lights on. I'm always prepared for any car to pull out on me. That's defensive riding 101. And that's why I tell you guys, you have to ride defensively out here if you want to stay safe. You got to see all these cars as though they're going to hit you. So you got to be ready, man. And like I said, that's the biggest reason for the motorcycle crash. They don't see us and they pull out on us every time. And I tell you that this airbag vest is going to be one of the, and the helmet is going to be one of the best tools here that's going to help save your life and keep you from in a wheelchair, man. Because this airbag vest, like I told you in previous videos, and I did a review on this airbag vest, which I have a link to, by the way, is that once this blows up, it stabilizes your neck. So you're not going to get whiplash or end up with neck problems. And also it's going to protect your vital organs. And most importantly, your spine too. See that car right there? I'm looking at him as though he's going to pull out on me. And I'm ready. I'm always ready. And a lot of times I will even rev my throttle ahead of time because I look at them and I look at people that are not looking at me. I always look in the cars and I look at them and see if they're looking at me, see if they can tell, or if they're looking through me. Then I can, you know, I bonk the horn or whatever, rev the throttle to try to get their attention. You have to ride that way. You got to ride as though somebody's going to nail you from the back. You always want to look, see how cars are coming up on you. You got to have a third sense out here. You're looking in your rear view mirror, you're getting a feel. You're going to have eyes all around you when you're riding a motorcycle to stay safe out here, man. And but honestly, the airbag vest and the helmet are the biggest. These things are going to save you out here on the streets. These and wearing high vis. Don't get the black one of these, get the high vis. You know what I'm saying? Get a high vis helmet, high vis everything, man. Even though I know a lot of you guys think it looks dorky or whatnot, but I tell you, Valentino Rossi wore high vis. He made high vis cool. And who cares how you look, man? It's about being seen out here. I had a car once that pulled up next to me, and he thanked me for wearing high vis. He saw me way down the street, and he pulled up to me and said,
"You money, that's good thing. You money, that's good thing."
and that's proof right there to show you that helps them see us. That's why road construction workers and police officers, when they're doing street duty, by law, they have to wear this. You know what I'm saying? They have to wear high-vis vests and everything. Now, it's not foolproof. Of course, there's going to be still people that's going to hit some people with high-vis. But I guarantee you, it's probably going to be a lot less than these people wearing all black. So a lot of you guys are not cut out to ride a motorcycle, you know? You're not cut out for this life. Because a lot of you guys are you're too scared. But I will tell you this, that you're never safe in life, okay? Your own body can attack you, and that's what kills most people out here in this world, is their own body. Heart attacks, strokes. My brother, he had a brain aneurysm at 30 years old. He rode motorcycles like a crazy fool, 100-mile-per-hour wheelies, but he never got hurt on a bike, but he died laying down of a brain aneurysm. His body took him out. And that's what takes most people out here, you know what I'm saying? Not motorcycles. And it's just about being street smart out here on a bike, you know? And you got to ride defensively. I keep saying it over and over and over again.
So in conclusion, please don't blame the motorcycle for being dangerous. It's not motorcycles that are dangerous, it's the riders, the lack of skill and not wearing gear. I'm not saying that's the case with Trip Williams. Sometimes it's just time to go. Tomorrow's not promised to any of us. Trip Williams lived a long life to 71 years, had a beautiful life from the outside looking in. He died what he loved doing. Rest in peace, brother, and I hope this video helps you guys out.
Hit thumbs up, man. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when my new videos release. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.